Alright, let's start now.
Okay. So, hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
Yeah, I'm also great. Thank you for asking me. So we are doing meeting first time. So shall I start with an introduction?
Sure, sure. Thank you so much. So,
Yeah.
shall I go first?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Yeah. So, yeah, my name is Yasmin. I'm from Bihar and I have completed my graduation. These days, I'm working as English teacher by profession. Apart from this, if I talk about my hobby, so I love to read self-help book and talk with the people about mindset and self-growth. That's all about me.
Thank you. So yeah, as you know, so shall I start give my introduction?
Sure, sure.
So as you know, my name is Snehlata, and I am from also Bihar, and I am currently living in Greater Noida, UP. I am married. I have two kids as well as homemaker also. If you talk about my qualification, so I have done graduation in BSc Botany honors, and simultaneously running my YouTube channel. That's all about me.
Wow, that's great. The first time I think we are meeting two Bihari at a time. That's pretty good.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So you are working somewhere, right?
Actually, I'm taking classes like online and offline for spoken English.
Okay. Online. So yeah. So just now you started taking online class, means before 2-3 months ago.
No, it's been around 3 months, more than 3 months, I can say.
Okay, then how is going that class? It's good.
Yeah, it's going very good. Excellent.
Okay, then how many students are there?
In offline, I have 7 students right now, and in online, I take some one-to-one and some group classes. So I take one group class and three one-to-one classes. So overall, I can say right now I have 14 students.
Okay, it's a good achievement. Then tell me then. Yeah, then your English is very good. Then why you are learning? What is the learning behind this?
No, no, actually, I'm not learning English. I'm just here to do practice of speaking sometimes, and as well as like I'm making the video so that I could have to others viewers. Yeah,
Okay. That's
that's why
when
I'm
did
here.
you? Okay, then when did you start your YouTube journey?
I started in December in the month of 2023, last
Okay.
December.
Okay, it means 4-5 months ago.
Yes, exactly. What about you?
Okay. Yeah, I also started my journey like that time also maybe November. And now, but I'm not focused more on my YouTube channel. Sometimes I'm doing as sometime uploading and sometimes I'm not uploading because I was not getting so much time. So you can say I'm not focused on my consistency. That's the problem with me.
Actually, this is the main problem to every individuals. We are not able
Yeah.
to make the consistency. Right.
Yes, yeah, because whenever you focus on your consistency, then maybe you will fluent very fast. But sometimes you are making conversation and sometimes you don't do. So maybe so consistency will be break. Then how will means fluent? So that's the problem.
Exactly. It's all about the priority. If you have
Yeah.
if you have like priority, if you give the priority to your family members or some other things or your job, so it's not
Hmm.
possible to manage all the things at a time.
Yeah,
It happens.
yeah, because as you see, like as a student, somebody a student, only a student will do a study. They are not do anything extra work. Only their responsibility only do a study. But as a homemaker, you have to do so much work, like so much responsibility. You have to handle all family and kids, all this. So that's why problem is happening.
Yeah, it happens, and I also feel these days we get distracted very easily, right?
Hmm.
And this is
Yeah.
also the main reason. If you think like this because I'm a homemaker, so I don't get much time, I think this is not true. At least 1 to 2 hours we can just figure out for our own ourselves, right?
Sometimes what happens, sometimes I feel lazy, like lazy. I'm not going to talk with someone. So today I'm watch some another video and something like that every time. Yeah, you are telling right. You have to desire. Then you have a busy schedule, but you can take of that busy schedule also.
Exactly. That's true. Yeah, I can understand. And because I was also like going through the kinds of thing you are saying right now. I would also say the same thing, because I would think like I have to take responsibility of my house, like making food and cleaning all, so I don't get much time. But when I made my own to-do list, then I got to know that I have lots of time to work on myself. And I was just keep on procrastination, lying. I was saying, I don't have much time, so that's why I'm not able to get enough time to work on myself. So when you write down how much time, where do you waste your time, so you'll be able to manage your time very easily.
So
It
do you
becomes
like
very easy.
then do you like to write it in diary, in daily routine,
Actually,
something like done what you have to do next?
Actually, I start my every month with my tracker. I have my own tracker. I made my own tracker. So in month, what all the things I have to do complete, right? So I have made my own tracker. I just stick on the wall. And then after, like, for every day, like today when I woke up. So after waking up and before going to sleep, what all the things I have to complete, I just write down on the things. And before going to bed, if I complete all the time, all the things, I just tick mark, so that at the end of this month I could get to know how much work, how much progress I made on on myself. So
So that time you make your use any application for that, or it means you are writing any diary and all?
no, it's not a right. It's not a diary. Like, I have made my. I took a blank paper, right, on a plain paper, and in that
Okay.
plain paper I have written my tracker of the month of May, and then after
Okay.
what all the things I have to complete in a day, I just written, all right,
Hmm.
and stick on the wall. So if I
Hmm.
complete that thing, so before going to bed, I just pick tick mark
Hmm.
on that
Hmm.
things. If I'm not able to complete, I just put that cross on it.
Hmm.
So it's like that. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, it's a good plan. I think so. I think so. Everybody should follow this plan. Then maybe more time will get free.
exactly. And I think it can be very good for the very beneficial for the kids, because
Hmm.
it's a kind of activity, because
Yeah,
most of the kids, they don't like these things. Yeah.
this type of planner, whenever you make for children, sometimes children will be follow and sometimes they don't want to follow.
Exactly. It's totally, because we should never force them do it.
Yes.
We can say like either you do it or not, right? It's totally up to you. But if you
Hmm.
just write down seven things, at least he
Hmm.
is able to do three things. That is also good, no? Because something is better than nothing. So he will
Yes, yes.
enjoy it. He will
Hmm.
enjoy
Correct.
it. Yeah.
So, for a better communication, what should I do?
I think for better communication, the most important thing is listening, right? Like, suppose if I'm talking to you right now, and if I'm not listening to you
Hmm.
consciously, I think I won't be able to answer to you in the same way. You will be speaking
Right.
something, I'll be giving you answer something else, right?
Hmm.
This is the most
Hmm.
thing, listening. Second one
Hmm.
is that whatever I'm listening, like suppose we should always try to ask open-ended question in
Hmm.
community. While I'm talking with someone, open-ended. Like, what is open-ended? Open-ended in the means, like, if you ask me, do you like, what's your hobby? Okay,
Hmm.
so I like to read book. Okay, this is
Hmm.
closed-ended question, because I just have given the question, but you have to
Hmm.
say, like, you have to create the story. You can say, okay, if you like to read books, so why do you like to read book, and
Okay.
which is your favorite book? So you have to
Okay.
make the question with my answer.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like, yeah.
this type of habit, if I'll make, then I maybe better communication will be happen.
Exactly. And in communication, it's not about the asking the question. It's about your eye contact, your body language, your hand gesture, right? And
Hmm.
your, I can say, voice modulations. These are
Yeah.
something that really matters a lot.
Yeah. Everything. So, tell me one thing. Writing is, I should focus only. Sorry, I should focus on writing. Also, writing will also benefit for me while
Exactly,
learning
right?
this.
Actually, when you write something, you will have to think. First, it comes in your mind, right? And then you
Right.
write down on a piece of paper. So your
Hmm.
mind work very quickly, right?
Hmm.
So it will make your
Hmm.
mind sharp, and as well as it will also help you to like improve your fluency,
Hmm.
right?
Correct.
Because while
Yeah.
we are speaking, we are just speaking, but while we are writing, right? It automatically come in our mouth, and then we have to write down on a piece of paper.
While writing, I have to time for think. But while talking, I don't have so much time for think. I have to talk. I have to frame sentence. So I think so. Little bit I'm facing problem while talking because in that time I'm not construct in good way in any sentences.
Actually, initial time, don't focus. There would come in lots of things like if I'm speaking, so I should not make any grammatical mistake. It comes in our mouth, mind, right? So
Mm,
initially, while you are learning any language, it should not come in your mind because you are learning any language that is not your own language. You are learning
right,
it, right? So
right.
don't make that. Yeah, don't think about the mistake. You don't think
Mm,
like where I'm using here should be do and here should be does, whatever it is. Don't think about the grammatical mistake. Just think
mm.
about like, am I able to speak or not? Right?
No, no.
Uh,
And nowadays, I'm able to speak like audio call and video call without any hesitation and fear. But whenever I come to like on grammar part, that time I feel like in my grammar part is a little bit weak. So that's why.
yeah, so just work on it on your grammar every day. Just make your planner. Okay. So today I have
Mm,
just learned very few things. Like if you are thinking in grammar, I don't have that much command on over the tense, right? So
mm,
start learning from the tense, right? So while you are learning the tense, just try to speak more and more. At least in a day, just try to make 100 sentences. Suppose today you have learned present indefinite tense, okay? So whatever
mm,
in present indefinite, when you learn the tense from the book, so in that
mm.
book it will not help you that much because in book what it is written like Ram school jata hai, Sita gana gati hai, right? So these are the
Let
sentences we don't use in our day-to-day life.
little sentences in that any book. If I make more and more sentences using my present indefinite, then I think so useful for me.
Exactly. We have to connect with our real life. What kinds of sentence do we use in our day-to-day life? So we have to
Mm,
connect that, right? Because our purpose is to speak,
yes.
right? So just try to think like what all the sentences we use in our day-to-day life. You can say that your daily routine, right?
Mm,
Whatever you
yeah.
do from morning to night, right?
Mm,
And if you
mm,
are learning the past, so in past, whatever you have done yesterday, you can say
mm.
about the past, or you can say about your childhood, anything.
No, no, this type of habit I have, what I have done today and what I will do tomorrow. This type of thing every time, every day I write something on my notebook every day. And
That's good.
what I have done yesterday. So everything I have write in my like a notebook.
Yeah. So you should try to speak more and more. Whatever in your mind, just try to speak every day at least 1 to 2 hours. Okay, make your schedule. I have to speak. But not only speaking, it will speaking will not only help you. Because while you are speaking, you should have new word, new sentences.
Mm,
Utilize that sentence in your speaking, then it will help you to improve yourself. Otherwise you'll
right,
be in the same level. But it will help you to improve your fluency, not your English level.
right, yeah.
Yeah, the both things should go simultaneously.
Yeah, because I sometimes I absorb myself whenever I like do a study about grammar. That time deeply I started studying to grammar, but I studied all that grammar, but while speaking I forgot which type of grammar I have to use my like conversation. That time a little
Okay.
bit confused.
Yeah. Actually, in a day, don't try to learn lots of things. All right?
Yeah,
Because when you
yeah.
learn a lot of things in a day, so you won't be
Mm,
able to improve it. You won't be able to utilize that thing. You will get confused. Where should I use it? And when you don't use it, now you will think there is no use of learning that things. Right?
mm,
So what should
yeah.
you do? In a day, just try to learn only. I think if to suppose today you have learned only Parjani definite test. Okay? Okay,
Mm,
so in
yeah.
pertaining definite test, just try to utilize it somewhere else, either with someone or with your
Mm,
own self. Okay,
okay.
but don't try to learn a lot of things in a day.
Okay, and yes,
Yeah.
if I learn a lot of things, then maybe I will be confused.
Yes, make it easy for yourself.
Right, right.